Today's video, I have partnered up with Cricut to help you make a better decision of which Cricut machine might be right for you. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go over a few key points as well as a couple of projects over the Cricut Explorer Air 2, the Cricut Maker, and the Cricut Joy. First up, let's talk about the Cricut Joy. She may be small, but she is fierce. So she's going to handle all of your smaller jobs. She can still cut things like iron-on, vinyl, infusible ink. So you can do those smaller projects like coasters, baby onesies, maybe putting labels on, your tumbler cups, all of those things. But she does a few extra things that the Cricut Explorer Air 2 doesn't. So she has a specialized card mat where you can use already pre-folded cards and cut on the front. The Cricut Joy also has special smart label material with pins so you can make those special labels. She has her very own app, so it's already ready to make cards and the labels and all of those types of things. Also, you do not need a mat with the Cricut Joy. So this is a very, very portable machine and very efficient. So let's go ahead and show you a couple of the projects. So first up, let's start with the cards. So it comes with this very special mat. Like I said, you're just going to simply slide your card in. Now this is exclusive to the Cricut Joy. You're going to just put it down like so, and then you're going to slide it in. Now with this machine, you notice it doesn't have any buttons. It automatically sucks it in, and then on your device, whether it's your phone or iPad, you can just hit go and unload from there. So as you notice, she has a tiny little blade. Everything for her is going to be much smaller. So the pins for the Cricut Explorer Air 2 and the Maker will not fit this machine. Everything is exclusive to this little machine. Now you can use her materials on the Cricut Explorer Air 2 and the Maker, but everything for her pins and all that stuff is exclusive here. So you can see how easy it is to swap out. You simply just open up the door and pop in from whether you're using a pin to the blade. And as you can see, this just peels off like butter. You can see how nice she cuts. So you're simply just going to pop it right off of the card mat and just pop out any remaining pieces. So you're just going to slide it right off that mat, and all of these little tiny pieces that may be remaining will simply pop right out. When it comes to this Cricut Joy, she does cut very, very well. All that's left is to slide in your card insert, and you've got a card that fast. Super easy. Next up, I want to show you this writable label, and also you notice there is no mat. So this stuff is smart. Any of the smart materials you're going to be able to just put in the machine with no mat. The Cricut Joy can cut the same design 4 feet long, or you can repeat the same design up to 20 feet long. So this would be perfect if you were wanting to make borders for your walls, etc. This machine also can cut up to 50 plus materials. Now, as you can see, she simply cuts around those. Now we're just going to peel off the excess, and we don't need any transfer for this. So you're just simply going to peel them off and place them on your item. So it makes it super easy to label items. This would also be great if you were wanting to make a spice rack or whatever it is, but you can see how nicely those came out. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the Cricut Explorer Air 2. When it comes to Cricut machines, this one is my favorite. Now, when it comes to this girl, she can pack a punch. So for this one, she can cover everything from cardstock all the way up to some faux leathers. So you've still got the infusible ink, iron-on, adhesive vinyl. You have your pins, so you have your infusible ink pins. You have, it can do craft board, your glitter cardstocks. And this one also comes with an attachment that you could get. So you can get the foil attachment to where you can place it in there and apply some foil to stuff. There is 3 different blades. There is a fabric blade, a deep blade, and then you have one that is more of a premium blade. So this machine is definitely for anyone. The Cricut Explorer Air 2 comes in a variety of colors. Cricut is always adding new colors. There is exclusive colors to different stores, say Michael's or Target or Walmart, so make sure you check those out as well. The Cricut Explorer Air 2 has an open button. It has a slot to, add your old cartridges. So if you guys have been a Cricut fan for a long time, you may still have some of those cartridges and you can add those to your Cricut design space there. It comes with a nice cup holder and a dial. So you can quickly turn to whatever material you're using or turn it to custom to pick that in Cricut design space. You have an unload and load and a go and a pause as well as power. So as you can see, she opens up as if she's from outer space. I love the way that this one opens. It's so elegant and modern. It comes with 2 slots. So this one you can have your pen as well as your cutting blade at the exact same time as where the Joy does not. This one cuts 2 times the speed. And as you can see, it has a nice storage space to hold all of those extra blades, as well as your tools. You can put your tweezers in here, your scraper tools. It has a very large compartment for storing items. Now, the Cricut Explorer Air 2, like I said, you have iron-on, adhesive, you can do infusible ink, cardstocks from holographic, craft board, glitter cardstocks. You can do print and cut projects with this one. This is the new transfer foil kit that you can get to apply foil. You can see that nice bin there. I'm showing you guys to hold all of your tools. And then you can see the pens and the scraper tools and all of that stuff. So this one has a ton to offer. This would be great for anybody starting out trying to find which Cricut is right for them. Let's go over a couple projects. I'm going to turn this to the custom dial because I'm going to choose infusible ink transfer sheet on Cricut Design Space. I'm going to load my Cricut infusible ink and hit go. So you can see she cuts through this like a breeze. And you can make such fun projects from the coasters to t-shirts to tote bags. There is a ton of stuff that you can do with this infusible ink. And as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. Those colors are phenomenal. And this stuff is in the fabric. So it's really, really nice. Now you can also do adhesive vinyl projects. So I'm going to show you guys an example showing you a sign. This is an already ready to go project in Cricut Design Space. If you want an easy project, definitely try this one out. There is a ton of already ready to go projects in Cricut Design Space, and when you change your machine of which one you're using, you're going to get a lot of different projects for that machine. So you can see how you can spruce this up by applying adhesive vinyl, and then I just simply added in some clips here to finish that off. So you can see how nicely this came out. Super nice. Now you can also do the same project with iron-on. So the really cool thing about the Cricut Explorer Air 2 as well as the Maker, you can cut 12 by 24. So this is going to give you a way bigger design for those big signs, those big projects. So definitely check that out. So you guys can see here that you can also apply iron-on to a wooden sign. So I'm just using the Cricut Mini to apply this to this wooden sign. And this is with that 12 by 24 option. Now let's go ahead and talk about the Cricut Maker. When it comes to the Cricut Maker, you can do everything that the Cricut Explorer Air 2 does, but more. So you're going to have more materials as well as more tools. When it comes to the Cricut Maker, this one is a beast. So Cricut left no stone unturned with this one. They went above and beyond. You can see there is a nice slot here that's going to hold your tablets, your phones. They've added the adaptive tool system here. This is what's going to hold those different tools. The tools that go with this one cannot fit in any of the other machines. They are exclusive to this one. You notice the dial is gone. You're going to choose all that in Cricut Design Space. This one has an extra slot, so they've opened it up, made it way deeper, so it's going to hold even more stuff. It has a slot to plug in your cord to charge your device at the same time. Now, as you can see, you can cut woods, you can cut leathers, felts, fabrics, you can cut very thick chipboard, crepe paper, so you can cut from the thickest of materials to the thinnest of materials. So this one, like I said, you can cut all of the stuff that you could before with the iron-on, the adhesive, the infusible ink, all of those things. And this one also can use the new foil tool in this one as well. So let's go over the blades here. So you're going to have the rotary blade, the knife blade, you have a wavy blade. You also have the rotary wheel. You have one with one wheel, two wheels. You have an embossing tool. You have a debossing tool. There is just a ton of these tools. Now, with this machine, you may want to add on the holder here so you can see that it simply holds all of your little tools. Now, one thing I forgot to mention here was the tool. So you can simply swap these out. So you see I have 3 of them here, but I can actually pull off those ends and swap them out with the other pieces. To swap these out, you're simply just going to pull this out, and as you're going to notice, there is a gear on this one. You need that gear to line up with the gear that's inside. The plastic will be on the outside, and you'll shut the door. So this one, you can also hold the pin as well as your blade at the same time. Now, I'm going to show you guys cutting 2mm thick heavy chipboard. This stuff is thick. So for this one, this is a fun project. I'm just cutting out some letters. This is also one of those designs ready to go in Cricut Design Space. So I simply cut out my chipboard, and then you're going to pull it off the mat. You see how nice that cuts out? Super thick. I'm going to swap back out that blade again, and I'm going to go back to a regular blade, and then we're just going to simply cut out some glitter cardstock. So as you can see, you can go from the thickest materials all the way back down to the thinnest materials, and then we're going to put this project together. I'm simply just going to take some glue here, apply that glitter cardstock on top of the heavy chipboard, and then I'll take some hot glue on the back side of this chipboard, and we'll apply it onto this little gift box here. This is a great way to personalize a gift even more and make it more special for that special someone. So, and then after this, all you simply got to do is throw a few pieces inside, and you can see how adorable this came out. Next up, let's talk about the rotary blade. So maybe you're somebody that loves to sew. This is going to be perfect for cutting out those shapes like a breeze. Instead of hand cutting all of this, you're going to be able to now do it with your Cricut Maker. Now, today I'm going to show you guys some felt. So this is another already ready to go project, making these little finger puppets. So all I'm going to do is load my felt right on inside and cut it out with that rotary blade. And then you're just simply going to pop these together. I'm just using a little hot glue gun to add each layer. And then I'm going to take the back side as well, and we're just going to add glue. So you definitely don't have to know how to sew. So if you're interested in the Maker, you don't have to know how to sew. You can definitely use hot glue for some of these projects. And then I'm going to take my little mini easy press again, and I'm going to pop those eyeballs on, and there you have it. What a great project for a rainy day for the kids, or maybe you're a teacher and you want to be able to make some projects and cut these out so the students can glue them together. When it comes to the Cricut Maker, the possibilities are endless. A few other things that you may want to consider picking up when you first get your Cricut is maybe a Cricut Easy Press. There is the Mini, a 6x7, a 9x9, and a 10x12. So you have several different sizes to choose from. You may want to consider picking up a few extra mats. So when you first purchase your Cricut, it will come with the green mat. The green mat's going to be perfect for most things. The pink one is going to be for fabric. This is going to be perfect for your Cricut Maker. The blue one is a light grip, so this is going to be perfect for some papers, for the crepe papers, or your thinner items. The purple mat's going to be great for your thicker items like wood and chipboard. Then you have your toolkit. I highly recommend that you guys pick up this kit. It's going to come with everything you need, from your paper trimmer, which I use to cut my HTV, my adhesive vinyl. All of the tools that you'll possibly need are inside of this kit. So I highly recommend that you guys pick this up. Another thing is maybe this quick tool here. This one comes with tons of different pieces to swap out. So you've got your knife blade, a weeding tool, several different weeding tools to choose from, and you can simply quickly swap those out. So this is a great tool to pick up. Another one would be the scraper tool. I always recommend you guys get this XL scraper tool. You're not going to regret it. It's going to be a must. Another thing that I always have is the knife blade, which you can get in that one kit that I just showed you, where you can swap them out, and the cutting ruler to go along with it. Let me know in the comments below what Cricut is your favorite, and what is the first project that you want to make with your new Cricut. So I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.